And the first and the most powerful feature we want to present you today is a translation management tool. First of all, I will describe it in general, how it worked before on projects when we needed to localize some configurations and sites. We needed to use some manual work, especially for entering data. For pages, titles, all fields, make it manual or involve a development team into this. So it took a lot of time and budgets for projects. So we wanted to improve it, and we did that. So I will show you how to now easily and quickly do a translation of Xpand Portal by using only configuration skills, not development. So it must be very interesting for project managers and account management and support. So we have this feature now. So how it works, basically when we need to localize and create new languages, we must go to predefined page. It was existing before, so languages. So first step is adding language into Xpand Portal. I have already have some new Dutch language for this portal. So that's the first step. And then we must go to portal maintenance page. And here we have a new section, manage localization. I will go through it real quick because it will take some time to export import. So just a simple and a quick overview for you. But what we have here is copying content, export portal localizations, and import. Copying, it means that we need to copy the same configuration from one language to another language. So just keep any manual work here. It is automated with this step now. And then after we have this content, for example, in English for both languages, we can export it. Here we have some options, all languages exporting or one by one or any other languages. Also, you can see here this setting include empty values. So for example, if there is some hierarchical structure and no titles was added for some layouts or for any other elements, captions or anything else, this setting will include this element into export. So the first feature here, you can check your configuration and make sure everything is filled in as it's needed, and also update those configurations on the import step. So I will not start with the transfer because I have already did that, but let's use export. So here you have some confirmations. I will not read all of this, and here is the progress. You can see that how which type pages we have on this portal, how many those pages, and the progress of exporting all those front-end localizations. So it will take some time, up to 1-2 minutes on such configurations. So here, as you can see, we have a downloaded Excel file. Let me show you which information is available here. So it is possible to use an overview of all data using all Excel features like filtering and etc. So here you can see that I have exported both languages I have on this portal, English and Dutch. And let me show you how we can check this. So first of all, we have page ID, URL. So you can find some information if you need using URL. Document type. Here you can see that all pages. So just select something and just show only banners. Maybe you need to change or check translations for this element only. So it is easy to navigate here and check what you need to find, what you need to translate, and anything else. And here on the setting column, you can see that all settings we have here. So As you can see, dictionary items are available here as well. Buttons, all elements, for example, filtering. Let's see, translations are same for some reasons. So it's easy to navigate through it, check your localizations, translate everything. As I already mentioned, you can use any AI tools to translate this Excel, or maybe manually translate, or just manually check the translations you got from AI or any other automatic translation tools. And so what we have on export step.
Maybe something to add, Marina, maybe you are going to add that. So you can see this also in columns D and E. It says entry ID and related entry ID. So in some cases, you will have information that you are translating some setting that is located on some page. So it can give you more context. For instance, here we know that on this grid page, 1274. But
we have some custom dictionary items, and this related entry ID means that all these dictionary elements, especially these buttons, captions, and translations, are related to
an entry that is now hidden because filtered out, but because it's but it's on some grid or a card page with ID 1273. We have this setting, so it gives more context for the translator and for the even for the UI tool that you will be using. And also you also see that you have settings and you have field name. In some cases, Marina, could you comment why in some cases we'll have settings filled out, populated, in some cases settings and field name, and in some cases only field name will be provided?
Field name is used for especially fields or columns. So here we will see, let's check. Let's enable some filters, maybe. So here, as you can see, the setting show you that this is a field caption, and this is especially those field name. So you have some context, what you need to translate. So this is a grid page, URL of this grid page, setting is field caption, field name is a source of this field on the configuration level. And so you have more context, and it is especially also will be useful for manual translation and for AI translations as well. So if there is more context, translations will be much better in this case. So for these reasons, we have this specific field names here. So you can use it to make your translations much better. You select everything. So on this export level, what we have here. And the next level and the last one is import front-end localizations. So let's maybe I have already translated this site because for demo it will take some time to publish all pages, and we will just wait for it. But in real cases, it will take maybe up to half an hour or maybe less, depend on configuration. Let's check just some values and check if these are translated for some language.
So it's also useful when you, let's say, are checking the quality of the names through the portal, as I can see this, not only even if you upgrade to the latest version and decide to check the quality of the existing translations or even existing English language, if it's the only language that's being used, you can run through and check the grammar, even with Excel spreadsheet functionality.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you get more quality translation, caption names through the portal.
Yes, and just for backup, maybe some information on some levels when you, for example, go live, send everything and save some localization translations for some in some backup folder or version folder. So you have these translations saved. Here is some confirmation messages that everything will be overwritten during this import. So progress of import, as you can see. Check. Dashboard section icon. So here, as you can see, English updated version and Dutch updated version. So here, as you can see, the layout caption has been updated for the Dutch language and for English language as well. Must be updated. Here you can see